at first glance, this Oreo tin looks completely innocent. I mean, it's your traditional Oreo cookie on the outside, has a little name here. Let's see, Thanksgiving dinner inspired. What could that mean? There's some decent desserts we get at Thanksgiving. I could definitely see some Oreo cookies themed after that. But let's see what they actually have in this tin. We've got pumpkin pie. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, pumpkin pie. Sure. Pumpkin pie Oreo cookie. Sure. Caramel apple pie. Again, nice dessert. Cranberry sauce. Okay, I could see that. Maybe even a little tartness on that as well. Then we have sweet potato. Okay, we're getting more of a vegetable side, but sweet potatoes are sweet, hence sweet in their name. Then we jump over to cream corn. Okay, I can kind of see that. Again, more vegetal, but definitely, you know, something sweet. Now we have the showstopper though. Turkey and stuffing. Hello, welcome to Dad Snacks. We're gonna get to this right now. While I get this open, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a little story time because I usually have no problem doing these for you guys, so you don't have to, unless you want to. This one took a little bit more oomph from me just to get to push that order button. First and foremost, this tin is $20. Not bad, there's 12 cookies in here. Ooh, just got a whiff of whatever that is. But there's 12 cookies in there, so you get 2 of each flavor, which is kind of cool. But the shipping was insane. It was double. I mean, $40 for shipping. Somehow, because the way my account is set up, they did kick me down with the 50% off shipping, but still, $20 to ship a $20 tin. Ooh, big whiff with the cranberry sauce there. There you go. So that was pricey. That's really hard to stomach. Anyway, they've got this card in here, not your grandma's Thanksgiving dinner, little QR code if you guys want to scan it. And then all the flavors. Oh, and by the way, that QR code is just to give you 15% off if you leave feedback. I don't know what that means, but enjoy it because 15% off of this still is pretty pricey. Anyway, so they did a good job packaging these up. They've got all this confetti style stuff, packing stuff, and then there's your cookies. And it looks like we got a layer of 6 and then a bottom layer as well. So I marinated on that price for a little while and then decided curiosity got the best of me. So I went ahead and ordered them. The other thing is it took like a week to get these. So if I'm paying $20 to $40 in shipping, you think they'd be overnighted, but they did come nicely packed. They even had a cool pack in there, freezer pack, so they made sure they arrived at the proper temperature. Fortunately, in Arizona, it's cooler now, so that really wasn't an issue. But I will say, if you're gonna charge that much for shipping, get it to me then. I mean, I should have got it like at 7 a.m. the next day based on that price. All right, you've been warned. We're gonna head and dig in these now, starting with something tame, pumpkin pie. I also do have a glass of milk I'll dip after my first bite. Yeah, so pumpkin pie spice, pretty typical. Actually, I like these a lot. I believe you can buy these individually. You do not have to buy, I shouldn't say individually, you can buy them in your own pack without the other stuff. Milk does a good job enhancing it like it usually does with the Oreo. These are pretty decent. Up next, caramel apple. Yep, ooh, the caramel's really strong, as is the apple. I like that. And that really does taste like caramel apple. I'm like really amazed at how well they did the apple flavor with that caramel. Exactly as described. Now I'm nervous. These other ones are probably exactly as described as well. Somewhat unique, but still pretty tame. We're gonna go with cranberry sauce. That one's actually sweeter than I expected. There is cranberry there, but as I said, it's not that tartness you normally get with cranberry sauce. It's still pretty sweet. Okay, that helped. That milk curbed some of the sweetness, and now I am getting some tartness. Yeah, pretty good. I wouldn't say it's identical to cranberry sauce, but I'm getting those same or similar flavors, and I'm really happy that they got that sourness a little bit on the end there. Up next, sweet potato, and these are all Oreos inside. It's just the outer coating that has the flavor, but as I said, they've done a pretty good job. Okay, that one took a little bit. It was a little sweeter up the front to kind of get the flavor, but I'm still not getting it. Okay, I think that's our first miss. It's not bad actually, it just tastes sweet. I kind of get the end, and I think they're kind of going for that, you know, a typical marshmallow covered sweet potato. So the sweetness is just too pronounced. I want that earthiness from the potato, and I'm just not getting it. All right, really getting off the beaten path here. Cream corn. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh. No. Hold on. And that one gave me flashbacks. I'm a certified beer judge, and any of my beer judges out there know that DMS tastes like cream corn. I am very sensitive to it. So when I taste it and it's elevated, especially something that's trying to be that flavor, it gets to me. Anyway, that tastes exactly like cream corn. So if you like cream corn, you're good. I'm not a fan, and that is definitely something I don't want to eat again. Just my opinion, personal preference. You may like it. I saved the turkey and stuffing for last because I thought it'd be the most, crazy flavor. But I don't know, that cream corn might take the cake here. This smells like soup though. That's like, yeah, it smells like soup. Let's give it a bite. All right, hold on. Nope, that was definitely the one to save for last because that is not good. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to clear my palate here. I don't even know what that is. The only time I've really had that flavor in my mouth is usually after a bad night of drinking when I overdid it a little bit, because that's not a flavor you want to ever taste again. However, those two are the best for pranking people. I can imagine at the holidays, go ahead and put one on a cookie tray or something like that. Don't say anything and just wait for the reaction. So as far as my ranking, like pumpkin pie, caramel apple, we'll put those like an 8.8. Let's see, we've got the cranberry sauce, which I kind of like a little bit better after I dipped it in milk. We'll go ahead and we'll do 7.8 on that one. Sweet potato, we're gonna go ahead and let's do 6.5. As I said, the flavor just wasn't there. The other two, I'm not gonna score because it's a big fat 0. I will never eat those again. As far as this whole package, yeah, it's definitely not worth $40 to $60 for one tin. I like what they did here. I think it's great. I think next time they just need to put it on the shelves at Target or Walmart or whatever, charge 20 bucks and see who buys it, because expecting people to pay for shipping and then it taking long and all that, just not my cup of tea. But with that said, even though I can't recommend this to you because of the price, I want to know if you actually would go out and buy it or you did buy it. Let me know in the comments, what flavors did you like? What flavors did you not like? Did you think the same thing about the cream corn that I did? Let me know in the comments. And if you're not following me, make sure you smash that follow, hit that like. I review usually better snacks like this every day and would love to have you on this snacks journey. And on the topic of following me, a few months ago, I reached 10,000 followers on TikTok. And I just want to thank everyone for following me, encouraging me, and liking my content. Because when I first jumped on here, I didn't know if you guys would like the way I presented things or the type of food I was picking. So thank you. And recently I actually went in and started reposting my content on all the other socials, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and just to share it with people who maybe don't have TikTok. And if you're not following me on TikTok and watch this far, you might want to head on over there because I got a second one and I don't need this. I'm going to give this away. It'll be a separate post in the near future. Let some folks come on over here and I'll let you know you can qualify in that video. But that's going to do it for me today. I think I need to head to the store. We're out of mouthwash. Until my next snack, cheers. Thank y'all.